big kid in all of us, especially me. And when mine comes out to play, he gets hungry. So we gotta feed him. I don't know a kid on earth who doesn't love chicken tenders and french fries. How about combining the two into a way you've probably never heard before? Get ready, because this is my recipe for french fried crusted chicken strips on a stick. We start by using a food processor to break up the frozen french fries. Then we season and dredge chicken breast strips in seasoned flour, a little egg wash, and then the frozen french fries. They get a deep fry until they're golden brown and delicious. In the meantime, we whip up an easy compound ketchup that's spicy and tangy at the same time. This is the perfect way to enjoy these chicken strips. And of course, everything we do, you know, it's gotta be simple, easy, delicious, and just good food. So let's get started. I am super excited about this recipe. You know, what happened was, I'm sort of sitting around one day and somebody came to me with a challenge. And they said to me, you know, you should do something creative with french fries. I'm thinking, something creative with french fries? It's a french fry. How creative can you be? And you know, I'm a purist. You know, I like vanilla ice cream. You know, I like vanilla yogurt and all that other stuff mixed in. So I'm a purist. So I said to myself, myself said, huh? I said, what can I do differently with chicken strips? I thought about it. I said, well, you know, people love chicken strips and french fries. Whenever I sort of go out to one of those restaurants and, you know, it's late at night, I get chicken strips and french fries, right? We all do. Well, why not crust the chicken strips in the french fries? Genius! I've never did it before, I never tried it. So I said, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's see how far we get. So that's exactly what I am going to do today. And I'm gonna put it on a stick. So it's great for party food. It's great pretty much anytime. Like whenever you get a hankering for it, go for it. So what I just did was I just took some chicken breast, right? You get them in bulk, get them in a big pack, and I cut them into strips. Don't get the tenders, you could, but it's so much more expensive, like $6, $7 a pound. This is like $2.49 a pound. Perfect, right? So I cut them into strips, and I'm gonna season up some flour with a little salt and a little pepper. When I cut them into strips, I season them with a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some garlic powder as well, granulated garlic, just because, you know, you gotta give it a little bit of flavor. So I'm gonna do an egg wash and into the flour. So I got 2 eggs. I'm gonna get some water into my 2 eggs. Just a few drops of water, and I'm gonna break them up, right? So you can use water, a little milk, a little cream, whatever you got. And I'm gonna put some salt and pepper in here too, just because I like layers of flavor. I mean, you gotta eat it, you should be able to taste it, right? So a little bit of salt goes in there, and a little bit of pepper. I've got some oil that's preheated, so let me show you how this whole thing goes down. Here's the flour, shake it up. All right, I've got frozen french fries into a food processor. This is genius, you gotta try it, right? I'm using seasoned fries for a little flavor, okay? So the fries go in, about a half a bag or so, and get whatever's on sale. That's what I did, right? And put the lid on, and I'm gonna give this a whiz until we get french fry crumbs. All right, look at that. I have got french fry crumbs. So I'm gonna put these, get rid of this, into our bowl, and I'm gonna show you how this goes, okay? Look at that. And this works great for lots of things. I'm using chicken strips because I think chicken and fries just seem to just go together. That's what we're going for today. But listen, if you got some fish you want to try it out, that'll work. If you got some pork chops, that'll work. It'll all go good, right? So clean hands. I'm gonna go into, let's see, let's get an assembly line going, right? So I won't confuse you. So I'll confuse myself. All right, so into the flour that's seasoned with a little bit of salt and pepper, right? Do that first. Then into our egg wash. That's second, okay? And then into, just dunk it in and just cover them up with those frozen french fries. Get them on there and get them good, right? And then I've got a skewer that I'm just gonna thread the chicken strips on just like that, okay? And don't worry if some falls off, just put it back on. and get it good. All right, so this is one that I've got. I'm gonna go ahead and knock the rest of these out. Our chicken strips all battered up, all ready to go. Very simple to do. Just cut them into strips, put them in a little seasoned flour, into the egg wash, and then into those frozen French fries. It's gonna be perfect. So I've got some oil that's been preheating. You wanna get it to probably about 360 to 370 degrees so that when you put it in, it's gonna crust up and be fantastic. So these are ready to go off to the fryer. All right, so look at this. I mean, come on. Come on, you gotta admit, okay, French fried crusted chicken strips. These smell amazing. There's seasoning all throughout these chicken strips, right? And it's on a stick, so it's gonna be easy to eat. But listen, you gotta have something to dip this in. I mean, you just can't take this and be like, okay, I'm gonna just put regular ketchup on it. Oh, no, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna show you how to make a really quick compound ketchup that's gonna be made with a little bit of lime and some chipotle, all right? Now, chipotles, they are smoked jalapenos, and they come in this smoked, like, tomato sauce that's fantastic. If you go down your Latin aisle in the grocery store, you can find them. And they're super, super, super inexpensive, okay? So I'm gonna grab one pepper. Now, they are hot. They're smoked jalapenos. So, you know, don't get fancy, okay? Unless you really can go for some heat. I'm gonna chop them up real good and just give them a mince, just like that, right? It's a little messy too. So I'm gonna put all of these in, just like that. I'm just gonna wipe up a little bit. And that's the chipotles with the adobo. That's nice little spice, a little heat going on. Got a lime here. And I'm gonna use the juice, but I like to use some of the essential oils in the lime. I mean, that's where a lot of the flavor is gonna come from. So just the top part of the lime, just the skin, all right? Don't go too far deep because then it turns bitter on you. It's gonna wake up our palate and really be good with that chipotle, all right? So I'm gonna give this a nice squeeze. So here goes our juice right in, just like that. All right. And you know, limes can be stingy, so you never know what you're gonna get, but I think this is good. I'm gonna do the juice of one. And the brown sugar. This is sort of help everything sort of balance and smooth out and be really good. So I'm gonna come in and give this a stir, just like that. This goes into a ramekin, just like that. All right. And let's go in for a taste, all right? My mouth is watering. You're watching this, so your mouth is watering too. See what we're working with, okay? Just like this. This is the best part. I mean, come on, you gotta admit, the best part is tasting it. Here we go. Let me tell you something. Before you leave this earth, you gotta try this. Those fries are extra crispy. They're sticking on because we did that sort of dip in the seasoned flour, the egg wash into those French fries. Our oil was set at the right temperature between 360 and 370. This ketchup here, I mean, it's banana. I mean, absolutely bananas. You gotta give it a try. This recipe, so many more, they're on my website, DariusCooks.com. Two things I gotta tell you. Food is my life. Life is my food. Until next time, I wanna wish you happy cooking from my heart to yours.